Hello everyone. Welcome to Ultritus Gaming Channel. Today, we're diving into the dark and terrifying world of Silent Hill 2 Remake. Get ready for an in-depth and detailed analysis of this iconic survival horror game. Let's get started. Silent Hill 2 Remake takes us back to the eerie town of Silent Hill, where we follow the story of James Sunderland. James receives a letter from his deceased wife, Mary, inviting him to return to Silent Hill, the place where they shared many memories. The narrative stays true to the original, but with new cutscenes and dialogues that delve deeper into the characters' relationships and James's psychology. The plot explores themes such as guilt, pain, and redemption, and unfolds in a non-linear fashion, allowing players to discover the story through exploration and interaction with the environment. The characters in Silent Hill 2 Remake are carefully crafted and exhibit notable psychological depth. James is a complex protagonist, haunted by his past and his decisions. Maria, who bears an uncanny resemblance to Mary, adds a layer of mystery and terror to the story. Other characters, like Angela and Eddie, also have their own tragic stories that intertwine with James's, creating a rich and emotionally impactful narrative. Combat in Silent Hill 2 Remake has been updated to meet modern standards. The over-the-shoulder camera offers greater flexibility and freedom to explore the environments. The combat mechanics are simple yet effective, reflecting James's inexperience in combat. The levels are designed to keep the player in constant tension, with puzzles and environmental challenges that must be overcome while facing terrifying monsters. Exploration is key, and players must search for clues and items to progress in the story. The gameplay of Silent Hill 2 Remake is immersive and manages to keep the player in a constant state of alert. The oppressive atmosphere and psychological horror elements are fundamental to the gaming experience. Silent Hill 2 Remake contributes to the survival horror genre by maintaining the essence of the original while introducing improvements that make it accessible and appealing to new generations. The combination of exploration, combat, and puzzle solving creates a balanced and challenging gaming experience. The progression system in Silent Hill 2 Remake remains faithful to the original, with the addition of new endings that offer different perspectives on the story. Players must explore and solve puzzles to advance, adding a layer of depth to the gaming experience. Progression is tied to the narrative, and the decisions players make can influence the story's outcome. This encourages replayability, as players can discover new details and endings in each playthrough. Silent Hill 2 Remake uses Unreal Engine 5, allowing for impressive graphics and realistic lighting. There are two graphics modes on PS5, a quality mode at 30 frames per second and a performance mode at 60 frames per second. Lumen technology is used to enhance reflections and ambient occlusion, adding an impressive level of detail to the environments. Character models and animations have also been improved, offering a visually stunning and smooth experience. The map design in Silent Hill 2 Remake is consistent with the proposed world, with detailed and fog-filled environments that add to the atmosphere of terror. The settings are varied, from deserted streets and abandoned buildings to hospitals and hotels full of secrets. The game's art is faithful to the original, but with significant improvements that make it more immersive and visually impactful. The details in the environments and lighting effects contribute to creating an oppressive and terrifying atmosphere. The soundtrack, composed by Akira Yamaoka, remains one of the game's strong points, with melodies that add to the atmosphere of terror. The sound effects are realistic and contribute to the player's immersion. From James's footsteps on deserted streets to the unsettling noises in abandoned buildings, sound design is fundamental to the gaming experience. The voice acting in both English and Japanese is of high quality, with performances that capture the essence of the characters and add depth to the narrative. Silent Hill 2 Remake does not include a multiplayer mode, staying true to the single-player experience that characterizes the series. The absence of multiplayer allows the game to focus on the narrative and atmosphere, offering an immersive and emotionally impactful gaming experience. The remake introduces several innovations, such as the over-the-shoulder camera and Lumen technology, which enhance gameplay and graphics. New endings and cutscenes have also been added to deepen the story. These innovations allow Silent Hill 2 Remake to feel fresh and relevant while maintaining the essence of the original. The game's duration is comparable to the original, with the addition of new content that can extend the gaming experience. Players can expect between 10 and 15 hours of gameplay, depending on their playstyle and how much time they spend exploring and solving puzzles. Replayability is also a factor, as different endings and hidden details encourage players to replay the game. Among the strengths of Silent Hill 2 Remake are its fidelity to the original with significant improvements, impressive graphics and sound, immersive and terrifying gameplay, deep and emotionally impactful narrative, and innovations that enhance the gaming experience. However, some fans may not be satisfied with the changes in character design. The simplicity of combat may not appeal to everyone, and the absence of multiplayer may be seen as a disadvantage by some players. To enjoy Silent Hill 2 Remake on your PC, you'll need to meet the following requirements. The minimum requirements are operating system Windows 10 x64, processor Intel Core i7-6700K or AMD Ryzen 5 3600, 16 GB of RAM. Graphics NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070Ti or AMD Radeon RX 5700, DirectX version 12, and 50 GB of available space. The recommended requirements are operating system Windows 10 x64, processor Intel Core i7-8700K or AMD Ryzen 5 3600X, 16 GB of RAM, graphics NVIDIA GeForce 2080 RTX or AMD Radeon 6800 XT, DirectX version 12, and 50 GB of available space. And that's all for today. We hope this analysis of Silent Hill 2 Remake has been helpful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss any of our upcoming analysis. See you in the next video.
That shit on the headlight. that shit on the headlight.